Nom nom nom. Big breakfast!
Hello everybody and welcome back to Big Breakfast Gaming. My name is Mike and we are going to start today with Assassin's Creed Valhalla. This is going to be episode 1. I want our episodes to be about half an hour long each. I don't want them to go too long. And we're going to be starting a new game in its pretty much default modes. So let's get going with that without any further ado. So the first option for exploration difficulty, I'm going to go with Explorer. We're still going to get pretty much a lot of information on the world map, but it just means that we are not going to be seeing things that are way too far away on our compass, which appears at the top of the screen. For combat difficulty, I'm going to go with Vikingr. Reason for this is I don't really want to waste too much time with the fighting in the game. I want us to get through it in a fairly simple way, but I don't want it to be too easy either. Therefore, I'm going to avoid the easy and hard modes and just go with the default for now. I may at some future point do a very hard mode, but I haven't decided yet. We'll see how this one goes. For assassinations, I'm again going to go with default. We're going to get the same assassinations as it was intended to be. I'm really excited to play this game. I mean, I've already played it on the PS4, but it was very, very glitchy. Anyone who's played it will see that it's been quite glitchy lately, but on the PC I seem to find a lot less glitches.
Silence, you children of gods, and heed my tale of time's beginning. All was dark. There was no sand. There was no sea. No earth, nor sky. No grass, nor wind. Till fire met ice in the gasping void. And from this scream came the giant Ymir, first of all beings. Proud Ymir, cruelly killed. Yet from whose bones and blood and brains the world was made. The world you walk and war upon.
There you are.
Alright, so here we go straight in. We've got control of our character. Take a nice look around. We won't be seeing this room for a while. Or if ever.
Eivor, here's a tune for you. Want to liven your step.
Okay, so here we are with a Viking feast.
Oh, there you are, my little drinker. Go. So, you see our king? Yes, good. Come, Eivor. Did you find the ring? Yes. Now for our little plan. You see us soaking, quiet as a mouse, and surprise him with our gift. You hold it out, like this. You look him in the eyes and you say, Styrbjörn King. May our clans be forever bonded in friendship and in love. Think you can do that for me? Good. Tonight, you will be the cord that unite our people. I'm so proud of you, Eivor. Get up, Olaf. Stay
Okay.
loose, friend.
My sword is grown greedy. I'm ready to fight.
So nice having all of these hearty folk in our home.
I chewed the heads of joyless hill.
You really got to appreciate the graphics in this game.
Oh, no drink in your fist? Come on, I'll find you
I
something.
can't. I have it set you for your father.
Oh, what a piece. That must be worth 2 sturdy longships. Give it here. I'll pass it on.
My father asked me, Sigurd.
Suit yourself. But you're not getting any mead.
Okay, so there are some interactive points here. As you can see, he's just gonna play with his ball as far as I can tell. None of that's important. I mean, it doesn't have any impact on the game. So at this point, it's just best to progress forward.
So, you have the ring? Good. This was worn by your grandfather in a battle on the Northern Way.
Mother,
Yes,
can we show Sigurd the canstones we stacked yesterday?
that's a good idea. We'll do that in the morning. First light. Luca, you have a gift to deliver.
Okay. Should we make our delivery?
Abel, wait. Skål! To Sturgill, the true king of Bruggerfolga! Tonight, we all made anew. Skål! Abel.
King, may our clans be forever bonded in friendship and love.
Thank you, Eivor. Now and forever, I am pledged to you.
Hearken well in Hall of Kings. On ocean steed, my words gain wings. Odin's mead I forth will bring. For noble deeds that others sing. The brave men slain, Valkyria waits. Rewards for strain to Valhalla takes. And horns resound the mighty horn. For those who fight! For those who fight! Under attack! Ready yourself, men! Go first. Go. Not you, Eivor. Not just yet.
Alright, here we go.
It is foretold. The curtains are raised. Nothing is true until it is severed from the branches of Yggdrasil.
For a prologue, it's a pretty good one. I mean, this isn't really where it starts. This is just kind of like a before kind of thing. A little bit of backstory.
Now stop! Please! Right. Go!
All right. Wait here.
I mean, these are brilliant graphics. It's just a beautiful game to behold.
Now it's my turn to offer you to the slave. Accept your fate, die a coward here before your people, and I will spare the rest.
Fight, my love! Do not listen!
If I give my life, will you spare my clan?
You have my word.
No. No, Baron. No, Baron! Pick up your axe!
So that's the story of little Eivor. Don't worry, people. He's not dead. Or she. So the great thing is they made it so that Eivor could be either male or female at this point. There's just no way of actually knowing.
Streams overlapped in the same DNA. Not sure why.
Fix this or pull me out.
I can parse the streams with a filter. Hold on. Okay, we're good.
Are we?
I don't know what happened, but I can work around it. You'll have to pick a stream to keep things stable. There's a third option, too. I can let the Animus modulate your identity based on signal strength. It's up to you.
Alright, so here's how this game works. You've got the option of choosing either the female Eivor, the male Eivor, or you can let the Animus decide. Now, letting the Animus decide will allow you to play the game in the way that it was intended to be played. So that's why, as I'm playing it on kind of default modes all the way through, that's why I'm going to choose this.
Alright, I'll lock it in and push ahead to a time where these streams are more synchronized.
Okay. Now we're into the game. This is where we can start taking more control, start playing the game and enjoying it.
How long have you been chasing me, Wolf-Kissed? 17 winters? 18? Do I now haunt your dreams? Do I warm your loins? You remember this? Ah, your father's axe. The weapon of a coward. A scorn snake. Ah, few things would please me more than to kill with this blade. But I know you would defy me to the death, fighting for a glorious end. That I will not allow. You will live your final days enthralled as a slave. Humiliated. Your death will be a lonely one. Kill the rest of our crew! Make them suffer! Eivor Wolf-Kissed is no more! That name is dead to this world!
Yeah, right.
You will be worth your weight in silver. To the ship.
So I'm not really sure how I want to play this.
You move, and I take your eyes. You hear me?
I mean, I don't know if I want to just stick to the main storyline and leave everything else till after.
From the south. We can tack north, then cut west. Now, what did I just tell you?
Nice.
I will skin you alive! You will never leave this.
No feast for you, Sunan. My crew is in danger. You must be my eyes.
Alright, so now that we've taken control, we're actually kind of dying. We've got only a tiny little bit of health left. So we're going to need to replenish that ASAP. And as you can see at the top, we've got a compass that directs us to the next location we need to go to. And we can have a look at the world map. This is it. We've only got a tiny little bit available to us just yet. There are a couple of little marks for the moment. Not sure why only a couple are showing up. And of course, you can see the power of each region. This is quite a high region here, 280 power required. Down here, just the 1. You can see your power if you go to skills. I think you can see them under inventory as well, but there you can see power at the bottom. Yep, shows it under inventory too. And all your quests listed, obviously, under the quests section. You've also got a codex. The codex has information on the game, all the tutorials that you've been through, everything that you've learned so far, and the database of all the regions, factions, the people that you've met along the way, and so on. Now, just want to check my inventory because I do actually have some additional things because I bought the gold edition for the PC. So there are some additional things that came out, and I also bought a couple of things in the Helix store which I can use within this game. However, I don't think they show up until a little bit further along down the line. So for now, let's get ourselves a little bit more health back. We can scan by pressing down R3, and that uses Odin's sight, which is our scanning. And you can see these bushes here, got some cloudberry in. We can collect these and stock ourselves up, pick up food, fill up our health. Now you can see at the bottom left hand corner we've also got a symbol that's filling up. That symbol indicates our food pouch. So when we get that full up, we'll see a 1 appear. There you are. And that basically means that if we press the right button, we will be able to fill up our health, or substantially fill it up if we start to lose health. And that is something that you're going to need straight away. In order to increase that, you'll need to go into your inventory and you'll need to increase your rations. It's just down here. You'll need certain materials for that. You need iron ore and you need leather. And the same applies to your quiver. You can increase that. And your weapons can be increased. You can take them all the way to legendary status. There are ways to do that, and we'll go through that as we go. But you can also increase the weapon with its regular upgrade, again using ore and leather. And again, we will see all these things as we go. But for now, we've got to head to this question mark. But I also want to make sure that we're getting all of our sync points, which you get in the other Assassin's Creed games as well, so that we can use those as fast travel points. We will need them, people. We will need them. Trust me. We do not want to walk the length of these maps. So there's our first sync point up there. So we will go and Sink it. Climbing system seems a little bit smoother than Odyssey did. It's generally the same, but it just feels a little bit smoother. So there we go. All synced up. Got ourselves our first point. Now we've been playing for almost 20 minutes, I think. Haven't really got a timer here, so I can't really tell. So we're going to do about 10 more minutes, and then we're going to call this episode 1.
Marvelousness, where that oathbreaker is holding my crew. Marvelousness, where that oathbreaker is holding my crew.
Okay. So we don't have a horse yet. We will get one later on.
Chutney's men. I need to be careful. There's not to draw attention here.
And as of yet, we can't assassinate. We can fill up on arrows too by picking them up. There's quite a lot of places around that allow you to pick up. I don't think I've ever purchased any arrow bundles because they are quite conveniently everywhere. You can use your raven to spy out everything. It's just like your normal birds that you get in Assassin's Creed. And by pressing L2, you can hold still, have a look around. That's where we want to go. Now these are the markers. These are other things in the world that we want to get or do at some point. These include wealth, mysteries, and artifacts, and we're going to get through every single one of them. But I want to avoid doing them to begin with until we've sorted out the storyline in each area. That'll make it easier to ensure we get all the wealth, because some of it is not accessible unless you've done the playthrough of the area and done actual levels. That's where we're going to head. And we're going to pretty much do it on foot. I want to keep an eye out. Keep scanning as you go. This will give you a good idea of enemies in the area. As you can see, you've got a couple over there. Nothing in there. Now these little crates, these are not on the map per se. You've got these big spots here that show up when you're further out. Then you've got smaller ones that show up when you zoom in. Those are resource crates. You want to get those as you go. These are what you need to give you more ore and more leather. And the higher your level, the more you're going to be able to get out of those. And you won't be able to upgrade your weapons or everything that you need to upgrade unless you collect those. Alright, so there are some people around here that I either want to kill or avoid. There they are. Let's avoid them for now. Don't really need them. So let's hurry off and save our crew. Now, if you played this game before, let me know in the comments below what you think of it. I mean, there's been mixed comments.
Clash of iron. There is fighting nearby.
There we can see a fight. Nice.
Dag, you old hound. You live.
I do. Slipped away in the sword clash. And what of you?
Kjotve tried to sell me off. A mistake he'll regret.
Not today, he won't. I saw him board a ship at Avaldsnes not long ago. Sailed east, leaving our crew behind.
There must still be time to save our men. I will find them. You ready the longship.
You glory hound? You would take the rescue for yourself, so the victory song is written about you.
I could storm the beach then, slay 24 men, seize our dragon boat, and hoist the sail in triumph. Up to you.
No, I will take the beach. A far more dangerous path. You search the longhouse for our crew. Oh, and here. This corpse will not have need of it.
Go. I'll meet you by the ship.
Alright. So that's where we want to go. And we've now got ourselves a shield. We can go into our inventory. And you've got 2 hands. Like most people really do. And in one of them, you can carry your shield. This is your secondary hand. So you're able to carry your shield in this one. And you've got your axe in the other hand, or any other weapon that you want to put in there. There are 2-handed weapons. So when you're carrying those, you can't carry a shield unless you have a particular skill. But we'll get through to that as soon as we get the chance to look at it. Right, for now, here we go. To use our shield, we just press L1. There we are, beautiful. And we're very nearby now, very nearby.
Kjotve's warriors crawl through Ava's nest like lice. If I use the main gate, I may attract attention.
Right, I'm going to stop here for a moment because we've just started the story arc for this area and I want us to take that in. So we're going to just have a look around, see what it is we need to do. There's a couple of bits in here that we don't want to look at just yet. Our raven is indicating that it's in this area. As you pull away, you can see it's giving you a blue signal to go this way. So this is the area that we're trying to get to. So we want to get in here and find a way in and rescue our crew. Alright, I don't know what we got around here. Okay, there are some people around.
Longhouse.
Alright, this is going to be a bit tricky. So we want to take it slow. Alright. Okay, avoided detection there.
There should be an opening in the roof.
Okay, so there's our crew inside. Alright, let's get in. I don't know if he's going to hear me if I just drop down. But I can just get down.
You squirm like that, and my axe will miss your neck. Unpleasant for both of us.
If I'm to die, I want to make a mess of it, Buckraut.
Why is that not working? Oh, I'm on a different floor. Okay. Anything up here to steal? No. Alright, so that's where I'm going to want to go. Oh. Forgot it does that. It has been a while since I started this game.
I owe you nothing, raven shit. Yours is a clan of thralls and peasants.
Well, that's not very nice.
You! Lay that axe aside or die by mine.
You should be on a slave ship to Ireland, Wolf-Kissed. But if you wish to be my first sacrifice, Odin will be more than happy to receive you.
You just killed yourself, Erky.
Ooh. Lock on. Press R3. And dodge, press square.
And I will spare your life.
Shut your hole and fight.
Die, you
Ooh.
sack of shit!
Okay. Ooh, arrows do really good damage here. Especially headshots. Oops.
You lose now.
Ooh. Oh, okay, so we've got a stamina bar. It shows up at the bottom. As that runs out, it makes dodging virtually impossible. You can't dodge unless you've got some stamina to use. The same applies, I think, for some attacks. So that's how you parry as the attack comes in, and that will disorientate him. Come on then. What are you doing? Oh. He hit me once and caused a lot of damage. Ooh, that is dangerous. You know what? Let's stay back a bit. There we go. That was a lot stronger than I thought it was going to be. One hit and he'd almost completely killed me.
Father, you should have held on to this until the bitter end.
If I give my life, will you spare my clan?
Then no! Pick up your axe!
Kill them all!
No.
Okay, so we're having a hallucination. Or a memory. Or something.
Abel, are you bewitched? Unbind us.
What? Oh, yes, of course.
Alright. I'm going to let these guys out. And then I'm going to call it an end to the episode. And we're going to start again with episode 2.
Listen here. If you can breathe, you can fight.
So thank you for joining me for episode 1.
Take back our ship.
And I'll see you again in episode 2, where we're going to take a look at some of the new armor that we just received. And we're going to move on with the game. So until next time, stay safe and keep gaming.
Thank